Sometimes a professional salesperson isn't very professional at selling, even if sales is part of their job title. And sometimes someone that doesn't have sales in their title, and you'd think not in their job description either, is actually a superstar sales pro. I'm Teresa Mudio, CEO of SalesPro Institute, and I'd like to tell you a story. I'd been to a dance one Saturday evening, and on the way home at about 11:30, I decided I'd better stop at a grocery store for some fresh produce since there was a huge snowstorm coming during the night that was expected to continue until Monday morning at 6 a.m., and I wanted to be sure I was prepared for being snowed in. I had missed the exit for the boutique grocery store at which I wanted to stop, and would soon be driving past a huge supermarket at which I often shop. I decided to not stop there since the day before they'd been out of the vegetable I most wanted. Jicama. It's a sweet-tasting Mexican yam that I put on a green salad. So I decided to drive past my home a bit and stop at the luxury grocery store in my neighborhood. They were open until midnight, and I figured that as long as I got in before then, they'd let me do the little bit of produce buying I had in mind, even if it took until after 12. Once in the produce department, I couldn't find the jicama. A young produce man was stocking the department, and I asked him if they had jicama. He didn't answer and point me in the right direction. He stopped his work and escorted me to the spot. "It's here," he said, "though I don't think that shelf is a very good place for jicama. It gets misted there, and the water isn't very good for it." He went on to tell me and then show me that they had cut up packaged jicama on a different shelf. I opted for the pre-cut, though it was $4.49 for 12 ounces instead of $1.79 a pound for the uncut. And then when he noticed that I'd picked up some chives that I was going to buy, he walked up to my cart with a new package containing several small bundles of them. He said they would be fresher at this hour than the ones that had been out on the shelf, and wouldn't I prefer to have one of those instead? Of course I would, and I gladly accepted the fresher product. I was feeling so cared for that I shopped for more items and spent about 10 times more than I intended to when I walked in, and I felt great about it. The produce man was a sales pro. He understood that his mission is to serve the customer, and in fact, he made me his client and gave me his wise counsel and advice so that I would be totally satisfied with my purchases. His job title is not sales pro, but he certainly behaved like one. And we know that many aspects of life and work that aren't called sales do or can involve sales. So if your title does say sales in it, are you remembering to be a pro in all your dealings with your clients? With your potential clients? Don't just point them to the jicama when you can walk them over to it. They may be far less concerned about the price when you do so. They will know that you care and have their best interests at heart. Be a pro. For SalesPro Institute, I'm Teresa Mudio. Thanks for watching. Remember, to earn more, learn more.